Go on.
Miron Muslic, congratulations on this afternoon's win. What are your thoughts on the game?
Good afternoon, thank you very much. Finally, we could reward ourselves, and finally the pressure was on anyway. We knew the importance of the game, and we knew also our situation. Without speaking too much and too long, we knew we just had to win. And I mentioned in my last speech in the locker room that it's about to sacrifice and to give it all. Then we have a chance. And I think it was a difficult start because the wind, unfortunately, was against us. So we struggled maybe, or it was hard for us to find into the game the first 10, 15 minutes. But then you see, we spoke about this a lot over the last couple of weeks, what momentum means in football. With that goal, that was a door opener for us. That was just a big relief, massive confidence boost inside our team. And the Green Army just jumped on this train extremely and gave us this second wave, this second support. And I think then the first half, especially after the first goal, was brilliant. Maybe one of the best performances in the last couple of weeks. And we agreed that we have to keep this strong structure, because I don't recall one big chance of them first half. We have to keep this structure, and we will get our transitional moments. Just be clean in terms of defending. And as you can imagine, then just 30 seconds after the kickoff, second half, we concede a goal. And by the way, it's a beautiful goal. It's difficult also to defend, but then the pressure is on, believe me. And then most of the times, teams are really can't deal with that pressure. But that's why I'm so proud today, not only because we rewarded ourselves with three points and with the victory, we stood up again. It does something to a team, just concede, because the pressure is again massive. And we did it. We kept defending until the end. We still had this transitional threat always. So I'm very proud. It's a step forward. We've refused to give up. We are still alive, and we will keep on going.
2 goals in quick succession always helps. Ryan Hardy's quality in those positions, isn't there? A word about him.
Yeah, that's Ryan Hardy. Remember also, guys, when I told you, when out of missing Hardy for 5-6 games, it cost us a lot, because if you can get Hardy in a finishing position, that's half of the job already. And I think he did it brilliant, but that's just the instinct of a proper number 9.
You said in the week that you thought this might be a more open game. Was it as open as you thought it would be?
Yes, don't forget, Norwich is just a top team. A lot of individual quality, very dominant with the ball. It was open, but the good thing for us, we kept most of the things completely out of our box and out of the danger zone. I think also the expected goal of Norwich is very low. That's a sign for a good defensive structure.
You've already touched on the Norwich goal so early in the second half. I just wonder how concerned you were, because your team did show character after that. But what was going through your mind when Norwich scored so early?
I think the same thoughts like everyone in the home park. Goodness, here we go again. But that's just part of our job, and that's why I was so, that was also the message straight after the game inside the locker room. Still capable to not break. It's a step forward for us.
It is a step forward, but it's not over, is it? This is a big boost, but you need more, don't you?
Yeah, we need more. And the next opportunity to grab more is Wednesday. This performance and this result will give us the confidence. And the last 2 away games will give us also the confidence that we can win away and we can collect points. I think our 2 last away games are 4 points. Why not going on Wednesday and continue collecting points?
You said in the week you were optimistic that you could stay up. Where is the optimistic level now?
I'm always optimistic, and again, we refuse to give up, and that's a big word.
I guess the dressing room's a much happier place this evening, is it?
Yeah, everything feels just a little bit better after a good performance, and I felt it on the pitch, I felt it after the final whistle, and I felt it also in the home park. Yeah, it's a step forward. Thank you.
Hello, Miron. It wasn't just Ryan Hardy's 2 goals, it was the quality of the finishes as well, wasn't it? Can you just talk to us about that? Because both of them were not easy opportunities, were they?
No, not easy, but that's It's killer instinct. Is this too hard? Is this too killer instinct? Or for number 9, clinical. And we missed that so many games. If you want to win a game, you need to score the goal, and you need to rely then on a goal scorer and on a reliable goal source. And he's exactly that kind of player for Argyle.
And he's been at this club since 2020, so he's been here through good times and bad times. It means a lot to him, this football club, and he will be doing as much as anyone to try and get you the results you need.
100%. Believe me, Chris, it's not a coincidence that exactly Hardy scored these 2 goals.
It was interesting today, you played Michael Obafemi as the number 9 rather than Bundu, and then obviously it changed during the game, but just can you explain how that came about?
Yeah, because we thought that it will be transitional, it will be open, and having 2 runners, having these 2 transitional threats with not only with Hardy, especially also with Obafemi, will be a good tactical plan. But unfortunately, we had a wind against us the first half. For those kind of channel balls we wanted to play, or deep balls in behind, haven't been possible simply. And then Moose helped us, and I think this change was very much needed, because the tactical plan we had was just it was not easy for us to execute it. And then with the switch again, because if something goes wrong, you have to adapt. We did it, and I think from there on, we kept on attacking and rewarded ourselves with 2 beautiful goals.
You played Barley Mumba at left wing back against his former club. Does the fact it was against his former club influence that decision, or why pick him for this game today?
Yeah, these are the little things in terms of getting an extra bit of motivation. And I think Barley also did it very well against as a game changer against Watford. And it's Barley. He's used to this competition. He's used to play this position exactly. He played, I think, most of the games as a left wing back. And I think today he was brilliant.
You've played him as a 10, you've played him on the right side, you've played him on the left. He's very versatile, isn't he? And always, no matter what, he plays with enthusiasm, doesn't he?
Yeah, unfortunately he's too small for a goalkeeper. Otherwise I will also put him in a goal. But this is exactly the character of Bali.
Victor Howson came on for Katic towards the end. What was the thinking, or what was the reason behind that?
Blocked and stiff hamstring. It was almost a decision to take him out in a half time, but he said, no, boss, I'm going to continue. I can make it. But we've been also consistently ready outside, and I think that's just the character of Nicola. Never refusing, never giving up, going all in, sacrificing, ready to sacrifice, ready also to struggle in difficult moments. And he reached a point, and I think Victor helped us together with all the game changes. I think the game changes today had a big impact for us to win this game. I think Darko was super strong. Carl did it well, and then in the end Joe helped us protecting on the other side, and Freddie showed also that he can be a weapon for us. So actually the game changer finally gave us exactly what we wanted, to change the game in a positive way, and did it fantastic, I think.
Did you get Katic off in time? Is it not too bad, the injury?
We will see. I think we did the right thing with him, and again, it was then also Nicola's decision. He's experienced enough to understand his body, so I think everything will be fine.
One more for me. Given the league position that the team were in today, and you called it a must-win game, the fans turned out, as they always do in numbers, and they really tried to give the team a lift today. How much do you appreciate the backing that you're getting from the fans? Yeah. Even when it's been difficult recently.
Yeah, very much, to be fair. And that's why I think this is a unique club, because you realize this always when you are in challenging and difficult moments. Then you realize how big a club is and how strong a fan base is. And the Green Army is just relentless in terms of supporting and getting behind us. And finally, we could also reward them with a good performance and with a home game. And Swansea is just around the corner, so I would guess there will be, again, a bunch of them supporting us. We will be there, we will need them. That was the last step today, came on the pitch, but the last step, came also today from the Green Army. We are back. Thank you.
Finish there, it's a nice place to finish.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay, guys, have a good evening. We see each other, okay? Thank you very much.
See you next week.
Ciao.